Welcome to Total Healing for the Mind, Body, and Soul, a motivational vlog for all aspects of the physical, mental, and spiritual conditions of the human experience. I'm your host, Heather Woods, owner of Total Healing Life Coaching. I hold multiple master certifications in life coaching with an emphasis on self-care and empowerment, as well as mindfulness and meditation. Today's topic, how to spot an abusive manager. Let's dive in. Before we get started, I just want to thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tips and tools to become your best self. Let's begin. There are many ways in which a manager can abuse their staff. Being a leader is a great responsibility and should only be entrusted to those with integrity, honesty, and compassion for others, not people who think of themselves first and care more about their image than success of their team. Although this is not an exhaustive list, here are a few ways that you can spot an abusive manager. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone tells you one thing, then completely changes gears and tells you something completely different, while making you feel like you are the one who is wrong. Abusive bosses often give unclear instructions and may even completely change their minds on what they wanted, but make it seem like you should have known what they wanted the whole time and criticize you for not doing the job correctly in the first place. Additionally, people who gaslight others try to convince individuals that their perception of events aren't accurate and impose their own perceptions on that individual, oftentimes using blame, guilt, or shame to get the individual to see the situation their way. Taking credit. Abusive managers put a lot of emphasis on themselves and their own image, and not on their team members. They frequently take credit or represent their staff's accomplishments as their own. Yelling. Abusive managers have a difficult time controlling their own emotions and can be unpredictable with expressing them, and this includes yelling at staff. This should go without saying, but this is not acceptable. Yelling of any kind at staff is abuse. There are ways to tell someone that you're upset with them or their performance without yelling, belittling, or humiliating that individual. In a professional environment, we are all adults and deserve to be treated with a certain level of respect. Even if the yelling is not directed at you necessarily, but your boss is often bitter or angry, and just complaining and yelling in general, it is still not acceptable behavior in the workplace. Emotions are contagious, and when someone is frequently giving off negative emotions, it absolutely 100% affects the people around them and can cause others to be in a bad mood as well. The best way to prevent this is by creating an emotional barrier, which we'll talk about in a future vlog segment. Micromanaging. When a manager oversees and tells you how to do your own work, making you feel undervalued, unappreciated, and incapable of doing things on your own, this is called micromanaging. They may nitpick your work and find fault in just about everything that you do. We are all capable of coming to reasonable, logical conclusions and solutions on our own without the pressure of someone watching over us or making sure that we do it their way. Another thing that abusive bosses tend to do is gossip about people, including their own staff members. They may also spread rumors about others and can even turn to ostracizing certain people for any reason that they want. They often play favorites with their team, and they may even stir the pot to cause drama and sit on the sidelines to watch the chaos that they created. Stepping over your boundaries. An abusive boss will have no problem disrespecting your boundaries. Aside from emergencies, managers should not be contacting you after work hours. In addition, your manager should not be your friend. Abusive bosses may try to force a friendship on their staff, ask inappropriate questions, pressure you to answer questions that you feel uncomfortable answering, or make you feel guilty in accepting their friend request on social media. Belittling staff. It's never okay to belittle, diminish, insult, badmouth, or berate staff. An abusive manager may put down their staff either privately to that individual or publicly in front of other staff members. It's common for them to insult or yell at individuals in meetings, or they may even disregard that person altogether. Additional signs that you may have a toxic boss include giving vague or unclear instructions and expecting what they want, blatant lying or omitting details, nitpicking and frequently criticizing you, and finally, any sexual harassment of any kind. Join me in the next vlog segment every Wednesday to learn ways to deal with your abusive boss. Until next time. I hope you've enjoyed this segment of total healing for the mind, body, and soul. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to join me for the next topic. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.